Well, hello everybody. I'm going to be going over some stuff about the physical development of children ages 4 to 6. Now, this is going to be available, like both the PowerPoint and the video, in Schoology. So, preschoolers are about 3 to 5 years old, kindergartens 5 to 6. We're going to be talking about preschoolers now. We just did toddlers, so now we're up to preschool. Now, preschool obviously means before school. So, kindergarten is when you're supposed to start school, but some children and some parents decide to send their kids to school a little bit beforehand. It's optional. The law is that you have to send your children to school at age 5, but some people decide to send their kids to preschool early. Some of you might have gone to like Head Start or some sort of other preschool program. All right, physical development. Height and weight. They're going to start growing a little bit slower before they're growing pretty fast. The fastest time of development is between, birth and about 3 years old. We're going to slow down now. We're not growing as fast anymore. It's going to be a little bit slower now. We're not going to be, leaps and bounds. They're going to be getting a little bit heavier. Boys are going to get a little bit taller than girls. Before, it's going to be about the same, but now you're going to start to see the difference between boys and girls with height and weight. Posture and body shape. This is big. Their tummies are going to flatten out. They become straighter and taller and slimmer. They're going to be, not kind of hunched over, but kind of standing up straight. Shoulders are going to be held back. Chest is broader and flatter. Legs are going longer and firmer. Before they kind of had short, stubby legs. Now their legs are going to get long, and their neck becomes longer. So let's take a look. All right, so this is Miss A's nephews. Drew is 5, all right, and Julian's 2, and you can really see the difference besides their height, but just their body posture. I mean, their arms. Take a look at their arms. He's got these like nice little chubby baby arms. Drew has some straight, long arms and legs. His chest is flat. His shoulders are back. Julian's shoulders are slunched over. Them again, you can kind of see he's kind of got that baby stance, where Drew is nice and straight and tall. This one I love. You can see his nice little baby belly. He's got his baby face. He's got his little chubby cheeks, where Drew is, starting to kind of look more childlike, more of an adult look. His shoulders are straight back and slim and straight, whereas Julian's are a little bit rounded. Those are my dogs barking at the neighbors. Just love teaching from home. And you can kind of see it a little bit better there. And again, there. All right, teeth. They're going to start losing their baby teeth at this time. Their adult teeth are going to start to grow in. Additional teeth are going to grow. So remember keeping those teeth nice and clean, taking them to regular dentist visits. This is very important, especially because their adult teeth are growing in. So, it's going to set their teeth up for the rest of their life. If you have issues with your teeth now, you're going to have teeth issues forever because you're not losing these teeth anymore. So really make sure that these children are having healthy adult teeth. Look at them. They're going to lose teeth. They're going to look adorable in all their school pictures because they're going to have gaps in their teeth, and it's adorable. Look at that. It's so cute. All right, thumb sucking is a major issue. Before it was cute, and we were like, oh, look, they're starting to suck their thumb. They're little babies. No, this can cause a lot of issues. They're doing this because of stress. It comforts them. Forcing a child to quit can cause some more issues. You want them to kind of choose to do it, maybe in a gentle sort of way. They can have some dental issues if they're continuing to suck their thumb. So if they're sucking their thumb, their teeth can start to grow out because their adult teeth are growing in, and it can kind of cause some issues. Then we're going to need some dental work in the future. There's quite a few issues with this, ways to solve it. Just keep this in mind. All right, let's talk about motor skills. We know the difference: fine motor skills versus gross motor skills. Fine motor skills, a little; gross motor skills, big. All right, we're gonna just keep on going. Some examples. All right, they're tying their shoes. They're copying a circle and a cross. They're drawing. They're using buttons, they're printing letters, they're writing, they're using a spoon and fork. Maybe they're learning how to cut their meat. They're starting to do a lot of different fine motor skills. We want to encourage this. Gross motor skills. We're walking on a balance beam. We're turning somersaults. We're skipping. The great thing about this age is we're really active. We're really can do some fun stuff. We can do cartwheels. We're riding bikes. We're riding tricycles. All sorts of fun stuff. Throwing and catching a ball. All right. It's not just like baby play anymore. We're actually doing some running around and crazy stuff. All right. Hand preference. They're going to choose a hand at this stage. They're either a lefty or a righty, or they're ambidextrous, which you kind of have to encourage. Sleeping patterns. Children at this age are going to need a nap, about an hour long during the middle of the day. They might start to fight back about nap time. You want to keep them to a routine, all right? Every day after lunch we have a nap. Every day we have this, all right? It kind of helps them with it. Children at this age are going to need 10 to 13 hours of sleep. That's a lot of sleep, all right? Right down here I have a chart. You can see teenagers, you guys are getting about 8 to 10 hours of sleep a day. You guys love to sleep. Adults, 7 to 9. Babies are getting 14 to 13. We're getting less sleep as you age, but babies and children need a lot of sleep. They're growing a lot, all right? Give them some rest. They're going to need a nap throughout the day, at least one, about an hour long, maybe longer if they had a long day. Maybe they were doing something very active and they need a little bit more sleep. For a bedtime routine, it really helps to have a bedtime routine with children this age because they don't want to go to sleep. They're going to fight you with it. So if you have a routine, it might make it a little bit easier because they're kind of forced into it, all right? A wind down period, give them some heads up. Hey, half hour, bedtime, 10 minutes, bedtime, okay? Keep consistent with playtimes and meal times. Avoid stimulus such as caffeine, like soda. You don't want to be drinking that in your bedtime. Maybe a glass of warm milk, maybe some cookies to make them, a little bedtime snack. Make the bedroom quiet and cozy. Use the bed only for sleep. We're not playing, we're not watching TV. Bed equals sleep, all right? Limit the food and drink before bedtime. I know I just said a little snack or something like that, but just a little something might be okay. We're not having a big meal right before bed, all right? It's not like dinner then bed. So you might want to eat dinner a little bit earlier. Allow your children to choose their pajamas. Give them a little bit of stuff. Maybe if they're starting to fight back, say, all right, we can either put our pajamas on or we can go brush our teeth. Which one do you want to do? All right, which stuffed animal do you want to sleep with tonight? They like this. All right, choose a book. We're going to read 2 books and then we're going to go to sleep. Sometimes you can sing a song, play some nice soft music to let them listen to. There's apps where you can have it read them a bedtime story or read them something and it'll turn off automatically. That might be nice to fall asleep to listen to. Tuck your child in, make them feel secure and snug. All right, they're gonna might have some nightmares. It's just normal at this age. Bedtime routines, they're great. Potty training. They're normally potty trained at this age. However, they're not going to be fully potty trained, all right? It takes a little bit of time, all right? So they're potty trained, but they're not going to be fully potty trained. They might have some accidents or have some issues at night with wetting the bed. Keep the child on a potty schedule. You wake up, you go potty. Right before you go to sleep, you go potty, right? Right before you leave the house, go potty. I know that my mom still says this to me. She'll say, all right, we're going to get in the car. Does anybody have to go to the bathroom? Oops. Remind them to go to the bathroom. They're children. They're going to need a little bit of a reminder. Do you have to go potty? Why don't you go potty? And then they're going to say, I don't have to go. And you're going to say, go anyway, right? Just go anyway. It will avoid that you're in the middle of Walmart and the kid's like, I gotta go potty. And you're like, right now? And they're like, I can't hold it. And you're running through the store to go to the bathroom. That will cause accidents. Make them go when they're available. It'll help. All right. At night, keep them on pull-ups. You might want to have a rubber mattress pad to protect the mattress. They might still have accidents for a while. They might not get woken up by the fact that they have to go potty. That's okay. It's not going to be immediate that they learn like, oh, I'm potty trained, it's completely ready to go. No, they're going to have issues, they're going to have small bladders. Maybe make sure that they're not drinking too much before they go to bed, like we're not having a glass of water before sleeping. All right, so that's that. I wanted to keep it short. Again, this whole PowerPoint is going to be on Schoology as well as this video, so if you have any questions, you know my office hours. I hope you guys enjoyed Miss V's short little video. Love you. Have a nice day.